Hey everyone, it's Joe Clifford, Executive Director at Lebanon Opera House. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's free LOH On Location event. I'd like to thank our series sponsors, Kevin and Poonam Keller, as well as our season sponsors, Mascoma Bank. Tonight's event is coming to you live and is produced exclusively for LOH. Throughout the evening, make use of the chat function where you can share your virtual applause, ask questions, and meet other fans. Coming to us live from Durham, New Hampshire, please welcome Liz and Dan Faiella.
Hey guys, it's great to see you all. It's great to see your little comments coming in. Oh man, some of our favorite folks are watching today. You're all our favorite folks. Let's be honest, we love you all equally, but just in different ways. So my name is Liz, this is my brother Dan, and we play traditional Irish music for the most part, but we certainly venture into other things upon occasion. We are so grateful to be part of the Lebanon Opera House's LOH on Location series. I have been to LOH on Location stuff, and it is fantastic, so it's an honor to be asked. And I actually lived in the Upper Valley for a while. I went to college up there. I have a lot of dear friends up there in Lebanon. I actually know how to pronounce Lebanon as a result.
Lebanon was the home of our local Irish session. I lived for one summer in Hanover as well. And Salt Hill Pub used to have I don't know, maybe still does have an Irish session.
Yeah, good times playing with the gang up there.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to play some Irish tunes for you right now, talking of which. We're going to start with this is an Irish slow air that's called The Dear Irish Boy. It's actually a song, but I will play it for you as a slow air on the fiddle. And then we're going to play a tune called The Harp and the Shamrock. Doesn't get much more Irishy than that.
Okay. Yeah. We're just trying to remember all the different sound things we have to do. There's like two things we have to remember. Like turn the microphone towards me under certain circumstances.
That's really it. There's really just one thing to remember.
That's the one thing, but I've already forgotten what that circumstance is. So.
All right, so here we go.
We don't usually end on that chord.
No, we don't. But it was
Going out
a
on a limb there.
pleasant surprise. We're just pulling out all the stops for you guys. Ending on deceptive cadences, you know. Just,
More surprises in store.
yeah.
Assure you.
Yeah, indeed. Oh my gosh, you guys! We have somebody watching from Finland. How awesome is that? And our amazing friends. Oh my gosh, David Millstone. When we were in the Upper Valley, we used to go to the Norwich contra dances called by David Millstone, and he was just fantastic. You, as contra dances start to come back in the coming months, I hope we can make that all happen very safely. But it is just really exciting to think about getting back to some dancing. So, and the Upper Valley is a good place for that. We're going to sing you a song. This is called The King's Shilling. And it's a song about war and death. Just because we thought, you know, you want some war and death to go with your dinner. Here we go. My love has left me with barren straw, and that's the last of him I ever saw. He joined the army and marched a war. He took the shilling and he's on to war. Come laddies, come hear the cannon roar. Take the king's shilling and move off to war. Well did he look as he marched along, with his kilt and sporran and his musket gun. The ladies tipped him as he marched along. He sailed out by the burning lawn. Oh, the pipes did play as he marched along, and the soldiers sang out the battle song. March on, cried the captain gay. For king and country, we will fight today. Come laddies, come hear the cannon roar. Take the king's shilling and the rock. The battle rattled to the sound of gun, and the bayonets flashed in the morning sun. The drums did beat and the cannon roared, and the shilling didn't seem much worth more. Come laddies, come, hear the cannon roar. Take the king's shilling and the brought to war. Oh, the men did fight and the men did fall, cut down by bayonet and musket ball. Many of these brave young men would never fight for the king again. Come laddies, come, hear the cannon roar. Take the king's shilling and the brought to war. Come laddies, come, hear the cannon roar. Take the king's shilling and the brought to war. That last tune that we played, kind of interspersed with the song, is called Mariposa, and it was written by just the most amazing Jeremiah McLean, a wonderful musician who we have had the privilege of teaching and playing with at various festivals over the years. So thank you, Jeremiah, for that tune.
I think he's actually based near the Upper Valley, right?
He's in Vermont somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, if you're watching Jeremiah, you can tell us where you live or not, because that would probably be an invasion of your privacy. But anyhow, it's just so lovely. Every time we poke our heads into the comments section, we're seeing some really dear friends. My friend Jody, I saw my friend Shari earlier. I used to live in this place called The Right Place in the Upper Valley. I think at least one of my Right Place ladies is probably watching. It was my house there. I lived with a bunch of girls, and they were awesome. So yeah, just really nice to poke our heads back into the Upper Valley today. We're gonna play just a set of jigs for you. These are, I don't even know what we're gonna play. I think starting with a tune called Old Favorite.
Okay.
And then we'll just go where the spirit moves us. So here we go.
What are the first notes of that?
All right, set of Irish jigs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Couldn't resist. If a tune's in G, occasionally you have to do one of these things on the fiddle, because we can't do too many of those, and it's not.
Well, you can do too many of those, but
that's true. One can.
But I get what you mean. It was beautiful.
Certainly overdo it. I just wanted to call your attention to the bottom of the screen where it is imploring you to help keep the series free by donating, and that would be great. I have to say, this year, as musicians who were without our usual gigging opportunities, it was amazing to us and so heartening to see how people continued to support music and kept it happening in the ways that it did, and we were really grateful for that. So keep it up, guys. You're doing a great job. So we are going to play a tune right now. It's actually a tune that's written by Natalie McMaster, one of the fiddlers who I wanted to be when I grew up. And I grew up and I was still Liz Faiella, strangely enough. But, one can always dream, and so I'm going to play one of her tunes. But you have anything to add to that?
No, I think you put it very well. Key on this one?
F major.
F. Awesome.
All right, so I'm going to banter for 2 more seconds while Dan puts his capo on. I do want to say a huge, huge thank you to Joel, who is our tech support today, running the tech side of things. Can't tell you how much of a blessing it is to have a great tech person. And Joe, who is organizing things and kind of brought us into this. He's just been great, and we are just really, really grateful to the Lebanon Opera House for having us.
Absolutely.
All right. So this is called Farewell to Peter. Pretty.
Yeah, good tune.
Very good tune. All right. Dan's gonna play something very pretty for us right now.
D minor?
In D minor. It is in D minor. And it's a tune that I actually, I've heard him twinkling away at. It's called The Parting of Friends. But I'm gonna let him take this one and delight us with his fingerstyle guitar. Dan learned fingerstyle guitar in part from the amazing guitarist David Surratt, who I also teach with right now at the Concord Community Music School. And there's just a little segue there. And I just wanted to mention that the music school in the summer, they're going to be having some outdoor concerts, which is really exciting. And Dan and I are going to be doing one of those. It'll be I believe it will be our first in-person concert since the pandemic.
Yes.
So exciting times. And if you're interested in learning instruments, the Concord Community Music School is a great place to go. ccmusicschool.org. All right. So here we go. We are going to play you a couple things.
All right, I learned this off a flute album by Matt Malloy, who is the flute player for the Chieftains and probably the best known Irish flute player that ever was. Yeah, Parting of Friends.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Letting you in on a little bit of the behind the scenes on that particular medley. We were thinking before we went live, we were like going back and forth. Maybe it was me going back and forth with myself, really, if we're honest. Dan's so chill about the set list, but I was like, I don't know, should we do this jig? Should we do that jig? Should we do this jig? on this particular medley. I was like, maybe we should just scrap it all and do a hornpipe. Maybe we should do a real. Maybe we should do it in E minor. And then in the end, we're like, let's just do a jig, and that's what we did. It's a jig called "The Shadows on the Lawn," which we learned from the playing of Rodney Miller, great fiddler.
There was one time when Liz asked me to write the set list a few months ago, and I wrote the set list, and I was like, oh, this seems like it would be fine. And then Liz was like, oh, great, yeah, let's just move this over here, and then let's add this in here. And then by the end, she kind of looked up at me, and I was like, you know what? I think you care way more about the set list than I do, and you're better at it. So that's her job now.
I'm telling you, we've ironed out a lot of good things in our many, many years of driving multiple hours in the car to gigs together. Yeah. I'm telling you, it can be great for sibling relationships. I think it can also go the other way. I think we should play something. Play? How about if we play the mouth of the Toby?
Yes.
G major? Yeah. Just a really quick shout out. I just didn't see my friend Alexandra in the chat. I love Alexandra. She was one of my college pals and a dear friend. And we love you, Alexandra. Many good times in the Upper Valley. All right.
Ready?
Ready? tune. It is called The Road to Malvern. And I have one student who is particularly into old-time music. He always kind of makes fun of me for the way I play old-time music because I have this like slightly classical approach sometimes. A little bit too much vibrato for an old-time fiddler. Go away. But
The way to out old time people is to say when you play a tune, an old time tune, afterwards be like, that tune's so old. When they wrote that tune, old time music was just called time music.
it's good.
I like that one.
I like that one. I like it too.
If I remember who I stole it from, I'll let you know by the end.
Right.
All right.
So we've got a tune for you now that was written by Thomas Connellan. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Thomas Connellan?
Yeah, so Thomas Connellan was this harp player and composer in Ireland, kind of Baroque-ish era. He was contemporary of the better-known Turlough O'Carolan, who has possibly the most difficult to spell name when you spell it in Gaelic of any name I've ever seen. So look him up on Wikipedia. But Turlough O'Carolan was a prolific composer, composed a lot of things in this kind of high traditional Irish music style that's since kind of died out, but used to be something that was kind of harp players for the aristocracy, the Gaelic aristocracy in Ireland, who composed all these tunes. Thomas Connellan was one of them. He's one of the people who composed these tunes, and he was really into O'Carolan's work, and apparently was like in awe of O'Carolan's compositions, and always wished that he could be as good as O'Carolan. But I think that he was.
And here we are playing one of his tunes to prove our affection.
Right. The name of the tune escapes us, but tune speaks for itself, I think.
Yes. It's no slight to you, Thomas O'Connellan, that we can't remember the name of your tune.
Right.
Do you want to start this off?
Actually, could we start together?
Sure.
That would be amazing.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2. How about actually, do you want to do the cold frosty morning medley O tunes?
Sure.
And then maybe Bonnie Light.
Sure.
Okay, very good. Doing a little bit of on the spot set list adjustment, as is par for the course. So we're going to play for you a set of tunes that are sort of classic, I would say, contra dance reels. They're also of Irish origin, I believe all of them, but have been really integrated into the contra dance scene, and they're played at many New England contra dance. I also have actually taught 2 of these, I think, on my Patreon page. I have Patreon where I have fiddle lesson videos, sheet music, and recordings for a tune a month with a variation and harmony and all sorts of things. So if you're a fiddler and you want to learn some of the tunes that we've been playing today, you can check it out. So it's patreon.com/Liz Faiella Music.
Yeah. Also, if you want to learn how to play traditional Irish music on the guitar, I'm your man.
Yes.
There may be other people who are too, but I also am. And I teach fingerstyle guitar. I teach solo flat picking, accompaniment for singers, accompaniment for tune players, accompanying yourself singing, all those different things. That's what I do. Or that's one of the things that I do.
Yes.
Anyway.
'Tis true. You could be the him if you want. And I mean, who doesn't? So, all right. So we're gonna play you a set of reels. Sorry, that sounded really sarcastic, but I didn't intend it that way. All right. So, I'm gonna play you a set of reels. Cold frosty morning.
Yeah. Second one key.
Red-haired boy in
D,
A major.
Yep.
And then Fisher's hornpipe in D.
Right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. tunes. I feel like those are the sorts of tunes that my dad is a big fan of. I think he may well be watching tonight. Hi, Mom, hi, Dad. And yeah, our dad's really into the good old reels, upbeat tunes, fast ones, as he is wont to call them. So we are coming up. We've got a couple more for you. We just have a song, and then we will play you a set of tunes after that to send you on your way. But this song actually got a request from my friend Alexandra to sing the Bonnie Light Horseman. So, and we shall. This is a song, another song about war and death, come to think of it, just like our other one was, but that's what you sign up for when you come to a concert of Celtic music. And I feel like I had one other thing to say about that.
You better.
I better, as Dan says. We tune because we care about all of you. It's not just self-indulgence. Oh yes, this tune is on our album. Our album is called At Long Last, and you can get it at our website, which you can get to if you Google the names Liz and Dan, because we are just currently apparently the most popular Liz and Dan in the world, just saying. So, mainly because our best friends keep refreshing the page because we pay them to do it. All right. So, that being said, I'm going to have to pull it over here for singing, yeah. When Bonnie commanded his armies to stand, he leveled his cannon right over the land. He leveled his cannon, his victory to gain, and he slew my light horseman on his way coming home. Broken hearted I wander, broken hearted I remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. Now the dove she laments for her mate as she flies. Oh, where, tell me, where is my darling? She cries. And wherein this whole world is one to compare with my bonny light horseman who is slain in the war. Broken hearted I wander, broken hearted I remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. the salt sea to where my love does lie, and with my fond wings I'd beat over his grave and kiss the pale lips that lie cold in the ground. Broken hearted I wander, broken hearted I remain, since my bonny light was in the wars he was slain. Broken hearted I wander, broken hearted I remain, since my bonny light was in the wars he was slain. Well, we don't want to end with the word slain. I feel like we should probably end with something a little more hopeful. So we just want to say before this last set of tunes, a huge thank you to the Lebanon Opera House and LOH on location for having us, to Joe for working all the tech side of things, Joel for working the tech side of things, Joe for doing the organizing,
And the Kellers for sponsoring this.
Yes, Kevin and Poonam Keller, thank you so much. This sort of series is, part of what kind of kept music alive this year and kept people's spirits lifted in the midst of some really challenging experiences. So thank you all so much. And yes, all of you did the same. So thank you for supporting music and for being here. So we're gonna play one last set of tunes. Again, my name is Liz. This is Dan. You can find our music on the web, on the World Wide Web. And we're gonna end with a set of tunes. It's actually off our album. The first tune is called The Wedding March from Unst. Then we're gonna go into a jig called The Holly Bush, a reel called Mason's Apron, and one of our all-time favorites, Marcel Martin. Shall we?
We shall.
All right. And on that note, we're going to say good night to you all. I hope that you get an ice cream cone. It's a beautiful night. And thank you all so much for listening.
Yeah.
Bye,
Thanks.
guys.